Hello and welcome back. In today's video, I want to talk about Amazon versus TikTok 2025 updated version. So my name is Iani, I'm a seven-figure e-commerce seller. I have sold on Amazon, eBay, TikTok Shop, pretty much every platform out there. And I also run a full-service Amazon agency called E-commerceville, the city of e-commerce, where we work with over 20 brands in different categories and we help them scale on Amazon. So let's get into the video. TikTok Shop, if you've been living under a tree, is a craziness in e-commerce that's been happening for the last really a year and a half. Is since it started to really pop off. TikTok Shop is the shopping part of the TikTok platform, which used to be only social media. And as I had a TikTok Shop versus Amazon video, things are changing all the time, so I want to give it an updated version. And which one you should start with, which one is better, and all the facets. I'll start with my main expertise is Amazon. We have an Amazon agency, and that's where we understand, and that's where our skill set lies in. Now, when it comes to TikTok, I'm pretty knowledgeable. I have done TikTok Shop. I've had brands on TikTok. I understand TikTok. It's not at the level I understand Amazon, but I'm very clued into it. I'm probably much better than a lot of agencies offering services there, and I don't offer TikTok Shop services. Just to make that clear, we don't take any TikTok Shop clients or any of that, but we understand TikTok. And what is the biggest difference between TikTok and Amazon? First, and let's start with this, it's the advertising part. Amazon is the most established and biggest e-commerce platform. Most of the transaction when it comes to e-commerce and online selling goes through Amazon. People go on Amazon to buy and they trust Amazon at a super high level. TikTok on the other side is a much newer platform that people are starting to trust more and more, but people buy a lot more on feelings and virality rather than into the search. Now that being said, in the last months, the search of TikTok Shop is getting more and more sales than before. But a lot of the shopping on TikTok is still the videos. So a big part of your TikTok success is understanding how to be good with videos, how to advertise those videos, how to be very good at organic content, and how to use affiliates to sell your product. So you need to understand that it's a lot of testing, it's a lot of hands-on work. People, I think, underestimate how much work it is to actually run a successful TikTok Shop brand. I have friends that have TikTok agencies, and it's a lot of work just to find the affiliates, to make videos, to have the strategy of videos, make something go viral repeatedly. It's a lot of work and it's a lot of knowledge that you need to have and a lot of testing. So that's something most people don't understand. Like a lot of videos you see going viral for a lot of these products, that's not luck. It's actually people understanding the virality behind it. There's method to the madness, put it this way. What TikTok has that's very impressive is the traffic, the organic traffic, it's still huge. And when a product goes viral, it really goes viral, like sales do go on fire. If you're doing very well on TikTok and your product is getting viral on TikTok, people start looking at it on Amazon organically. So you're creating search volume on Amazon without even being there. So if you go to Amazon, that's when you kill it. But now, if you're starting, which one should you choose? Now, what I would always suggest is go with what you're most comfortable with and what you have most knowledge in. For me, I would always start with Amazon because that's where my skill set is and that's what I know the most. If I'm starting from zero, I would really consider TikTok Shop because it has a lot of virality. Fees are going up, but they're still lower than Amazon. It doesn't have the same recognition and credibility as Amazon yet, but it's the closest we have seen in years. So it's definitely something to consider, especially if you're starting. But you also need to understand that TikTok, you need to have skill set. If you're just thinking you put your product and it will sell, it's not as easy as that. You need to understand video at a very high level. If you don't understand UGC, you're really going to struggle with TikTok. So you need to understand that part. So TikTok understands videos and affiliates and how that works and creating viral videos and content and working with affiliates. That's very important for TikTok. On Amazon, on the other side, you need to understand listing creation and design. You need to understand Amazon search engine optimization. You need to understand how people shop on Amazon. And you need to understand Amazon advertising and PPC on Amazon. So these are the main differences. Most of sales on Amazon comes from Amazon PPC, pay-per-click. Amazon is a search engine. So people go there and search for product. TikTok, a lot of it is videos are coming up for me and I'm clicking, I'm buying it. A big part of TikTok's shoppers and customers still buy it that way. Even if, as we said, TikTok search on shop is going bigger and bigger. That's something people don't realize how big that is getting. But if I have to compare them both, I would say TikTok is definitely coming up. Will it reach Amazon's level? I'm not sure. It's the closest I've seen someone come in recently in recent history. And there's a lot of potential in TikTok Shop, that's for sure. I would use both platforms if I can, but I would only use both platforms if I've mastered at least one. If I understand Amazon and I'm doing very well on Amazon, my operations are great on Amazon and I have squeezed what Amazon can give me, then I would go to TikTok Shop. Vice versa for TikTok Shop. Don't underestimate the flywheel effect that TikTok Shop can have. If you're doing very well on TikTok, that can translate to Amazon as well. So don't underestimate that. Again, 2025 updated version. And if I had no skills in either, I would really strongly debate it, but probably I would go still with Amazon just based on what I know now. So I'm biased, right? But TikTok is an amazing opportunity. You should definitely take advantage of that, because if you're not, you're losing out. Don't get too tied into a platform. If a platform does well, you need to use it, because at the end of the day, if you're a brand, you need to be where customers are. And TikTok Shop has plenty of customers for you to get. I hope you like this video. A lot more to come. Stay tuned.